Alright, Webster here with the third part in my coach gun project. Last time around we cut the barrels down. That's the biggest part of the job. Today we've got a couple of smaller jobs to do. We're going to drill and tap the center rib for a bead sight and also fill the space between these barrels. I may blue the ends eventually. I'm not going to worry about it today. The epoxy I'm going to be using won't take blue like steel will, so I'm going to see how it looks and maybe decide where to go later on down the road. So first things first, I want to find where I want my bead to be and mark it with a punch. So we'll lay this flat. Gonna find my spot and just press down. This won't pop, but it'll just put a little dent in the metal so I know where I want to drill. So next what I'm gonna do is just start very slowly with the drill just to make a divot where I had marked the metal. Now I don't have a drill press, so I'm just freehanding this. Wish me luck. Very, very slowly. Just take out a little bit of metal. Use a little compressed air. Clean that up. Just to give me a dent so I can find with the drill. So now that I've got my divot started, I'm going to apply a small drop of cutting oil just to make it go smoother. What I'm using is Viper's Venom. I got this from Brownells along with a shotgun bead kit. Came with 2 brass beads, the drill bit I'm using, and a 648 tap. So it makes a very convenient little package for this project. So, get one little drop in that divot. Perfect. Find it with my drill. Hope I'm straight. And just go slowly, very slowly. Take a break every once in a while. Blow out all the metal filings. Compressed air. See where we're at. Looking good so far. You want to take it slow with this part. You can always drill more, but you can't go back. With this, it's not quite as big a deal because I'm gonna drill right through the rib anyway. But I was doing this same project on a single barrel shotgun earlier, and you definitely don't want to drill all the way through that. You'll seriously mess up your gun. So just take it nice and slow, apply a little more oil. Make sure we're straight. There we go. Let that clunk through there. Now with my drill bit, clean out the hole. That's looking good. Go right through. So now on to the tapping, and again with this you want to go very slow. Use lots of oil, 1/4 to 1/2 a turn. Back out, blow it out with compressed air, and repeat. I'm going to get it started with a smaller T-handle just because I find it a little more precise. I will move up to a larger handle once I get the threads started. Get this guy in there. There, it's biting now, so we'll go start with a 1/2. And then back out You're cutting little bits of metal out, remember, so you want to make sure that you're getting all the little shavings out so they don't bind up as you go along. Still oil in there, so I'm okay here. That's good all the way through. Just gonna test with the bead here, make sure it goes. Get it threaded in. And it goes all the way down. Perfect, looking good. Take that back out for now. And get all this oil cleaned up. Okay, so now that those threads are nice and de-oiled, I'm going to apply, you see that there? A small drop of blue Loctite to the threads on this brass bead. Just a little drop, that's more than enough. And get this, get my big sausage fingers around it there. And get it started in the threads and just screw it in. Finger tight is enough, the Loctite will hold it in there once it cures fully. Q-tip just to clean up the excess. There we go. Looks pretty good, I'd say. Alright, so now to fill this little space between the barrels here, I'm going to be using JB Weld steel stick. I've never used this before, so we'll see how it goes. Just bear with me. I'm going to cut off a little piece. I don't need much. And you just work it with your fingers till it's all the same color. Is that a uniform color? Looks like it to me. I don't know if this is the right way to be using this or not, so somebody correct me if it's not. Let's see, that's in there pretty good. Looks okay to me anyway for now, until I clean it up. So now that I've got that epoxy cleaned up, I've decided I am going to blue the ends of the barrel while I'm at it. So I'm just using nothing fancy, it's just gun blue pen made by Birchwood Casey. Picked this up at the local gun store a couple years ago. I just use it for touch-up jobs. It's basically just a Sharpie with bluing compound in it. So you're not going to get big areas with this, but it's good for a job like this. You just take it and just color in where you want the bluing. Just go all around the barrels, up to the rib, and I'm just going right over the epoxy. It looks a little weird, but I don't care that much. There we go. Let that dry, give it a couple coats, wipe with some oil, and it'll be good to go.